Stop buying pesto at the supermarket. This is so much better, so much fresher, healthier, and it's just a nice skill to learn, to know how to do.
I've been a professional chef now for the past 10 years, working in professional kitchens, some of the best restaurants in the world.
There's 5 ingredients: olive oil, Parmesan cheese, basil, pine nuts, and garlic. So simple, so easy. You need a mortar and pestle and a little bit of ambition. Eat it with pasta, eat it with tomatoes, put it in lasagna, do whatever you want with it. Take a bath with it if you want. I took these pine nuts, toasted them a little bit in the oven, very lightly. I don't really want them to be too dark. I got fresh garlic and some good quality extra virgin olive oil. First thing we're gonna do, take 2 cloves of garlic, smash them up. You don't want too much raw garlic flavor. If you put too much, it's kind of gonna take over. So don't go nuts. Take the germ out of the center of the garlic as well. Take my garlic and just start by smashing that garlic up a little bit. A little bit of salt. Just help break it down, draw some of the moisture out, making like a garlic paste. Next up, pine nuts. And get them bitches ground up. You don't want to have whole pine nuts in your pesto. You want them to be broken down. It's like a crumbly paste. All the pine nuts are ground up. It's delicious. Now what you want to do is start adding basil. Little by little, no stems, no seeds, no sticks. Some of that real sticky, icky. Pop it in, a little bit at a time, not too much too quick. This is a small mortar and pestle, so I'm not gonna be able to get that much in there anyway. And just smells so good. I love using mortar and pestle. There's something primal about it. When I was working for Land Ducasse in Monaco, we used to have these massive mortar and pestles in the kitchen. We used to use them for, you know, everything. Dressings, you know, condiments, pestos, you name it, every single day. They would be out on the bench, grinding down fresh ingredients, greens, all sorts of different stuff. So delicious, such a great way to extract flavor by just absolutely pulverizing it with stone on stone. You want it to all be the same consistency. You want it to be an emulsion. Now you're adding basil a little bit at a time. 1, because the basil doesn't fit in the mortar and pestle, but 2, because you need to smash it all down in stages. Okay, if you put everything in too quickly, it won't really come together. You want the oils from the garlic and the leaf from the basil and the pine nuts to all bind together into basically an emulsion, to which then you're gonna add olive oil and Parmesan cheese to, and make like a dressing. You see how it's kind of turning white and creamy, right? That's the basil, the oils from the nuts and the garlic and the basil sort of coming together, but you still have big basil leaves in there that are not big, but they're too big, and we just need to keep going to grind them down a little bit further. See how it's turning lighter in color? That's all emulsion. Fat binding to the leaves, and it's coming together like this sort of thick paste. All right, keep going. You've made it this far, you put this much effort in, so you might as well make it right now. Make some noise, wake up your neighbors. Next step, Parmesan cheese. That's gonna act as just the great equalizer. It's gonna bring everything together. It's gonna give it a 3rd dimension. Make it so much more creamy, luxurious, rich, packed with umami, depth and flavor. It's gonna be amazing. So now you take that Parmesan cheese, same thing, work it in. It's gonna add to that emulsion, make everything tighter, more firm, okay? And it's gonna set you up to be in the perfect spot to mount oil in and finish off this pesto, which is essentially a dressing fully emulsified in the mortar and pestle. Now, last step, take your olive oil in one hand, olive oil, just mount in. Don't go too fast. Let that olive oil latch on to the pesto. like you're making a mayonnaise, like you're making a dressing. And it's just gonna all come together, but give it so much more body. Oh my God, that is so good. Wow, that is delicious. Classic Italian cooking. So fundamental, so delicious, so easy. Just a little bit of elbow grease. You need to start cooking like this because it makes such a difference. A little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper. Give it a mix. At one final taste. Oh my Lord. Guys, you need to try this. That is classic pesto. Please, please give this recipe a try. It is so delicious. It makes such a difference making it this way. Properly, slowly, mounting everything in. Okay, the flavor of the pine nuts, the flavor of the garlic, the pesto, the body, the Parmesan cheese. Everything's in there for a reason. You need to try it this way because it's gonna change your world. Eat it with anything, you know? Eat it with pasta. Take this, take some nice fresh pasta, take small pasta, orecchiette, whatever you want, trofie, boil it, toss it in this after, finish a little bit of cheese on top. It will blow your balls off. Layer it in lasagna, serve it with a caprese salad. You know, there's so many applications, all right? Especially now coming into the end of summer. Make yourself some basil pesto. You won't regret it. Fuck me.